Hello students, today we will learn future tense. So the first tense of future is future indefinite tense or simple future tense. Today the sentence formation for simple future tense is in affirmative subject plus shall or will plus first form of verb plus object. In negative it's subject plus shall or will plus not plus first form of verb plus object. In interrogative, it will be shall or will plus subject plus first form of verb plus object plus question mark. And in interrogative plus negative, shall will plus subject plus not will come after subject. First form of verb and object also question mark. So these are sentence formation for simple future tense. Now the question comes where we will have to use shall and where will. So shall is used only with first person pronouns, that is I and we. केवल I और we के साथ हम shall यूज करते हैं फ्यूचर टेंस में. And will, he, she, it, you, and all third person and other singular or plural subject. It means only shall is used with I and we. केवल I और we को छोड़ करके जितने भी अदर सब्जेक्ट्स हैं you must use will in future tense. But in modals we even use shall with second person and third person, and we even use shall with second and third person. So they are different uses and we will learn them in the rules of modals. Now the uses of future indefinite tense. So the first use is when habitual action which we assume will take place in future. So the habitual action, either it is of present, either it is of a past or future, we must use indefinite tense. Present में भी indefinite habitual action के लिए, past के action के लिए past indefinite, and for future it's future indefinite. Like spring will come, it means spring is definitely to come. Habitual action है कि spring है after winter, that always comes. This boy will grow tall, ये लड़का है वो बड़ा होगा निश्चित, that's necessary. So such a habit of a person who is in fancy, he will also be tall. So such type of case we will use future indefinite tense. Second one, when a future action which may result from another action in present or future is expressed. So when a future action which may result from another action, कोई दूसरा एक्शन है उससे रिजल्ट आता हो, like if I drop this glass it will break. Also you can say the other use of this, that when we have learned it in present indefinite tense, that if in subordinate clause, if it is first form of verb or first form of verb plus s or es, or you can say present indefinite tense in if clause or subordinate clause. In the main clause it will future tense. प्रेजेंट में हमने पढ़ा था कि अगर मेन क्लोज के अंदर फ्यूचर टेंस है, सेल विल प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म है, तो हम जो इफ़ क्लोज है सबऑर्डिनेट क्लोज है उसके अंदर प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट यूज़ करेंगे. अब हम ये अपोजिट कहेंगे कि इफ़ क्लोज और सबऑर्डिनेट क्लोज हैविंग सब्जेक्ट फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब और SEIS, then there will be future tense. Or in other word, when a future action which may result from another action in present or future is expressed, at that time we will use future indefinite tense. Next one, when formal announcement of future plans. तो formally हम कोई announcement करते हैं future plan की, like the PM Prime Minister will address the nation tomorrow. So these are uses of future tense. Beside them there are also some uses, some other ways of expressing simple future, as we have learned in simple future, simple present, simple continuous, that how even simple present and simple future can also express the simple future. Simple future के लिए simple present भी यूज किया जा सकता है, simple continuous, present continuous. Like the marriage of my cousin falls on 22nd March, my birthday falls on that day. कोई चीज़ निश्चित है जो फ्यूचर के अंदर उस फिक्स डेट के ऊपर है, ऑल्सो वी कैन एक्सप्रेस थ्रू प्रजेंट टेंस, ऑल्सो वी कैन प्रेजेंट इट टू express through present continuous, like I'm taking my mother to the doctor this evening. In other words, you can say that I shall go with my mother to doctor this evening. तो दोनों तरीके से हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं, प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूस में को भी हम फ्यूचर के रूप में यूज़ कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट है इज एम आर प्लस गोइंग टू प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, दैट वी हैव यूज्ड दिस ओनली इज एम आर प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब प्लस आई एन जी, एंड ऑल्सो गोइंग टू कि ये होने जा रहा है, हम ये काम करने जा रहे हैं. वी आर गोइंग टू बाई ए कार बिफोर दिवाली, कि दिवाली से पहले हम एक कार खरीदने जा रहे हैं. सो सच टाइप ऑफ केस इफ अराइव्स देन वी यूज दैट इज बी, दैट इज एम आर प्लस गोइंग टू प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब. ये भी एक प्रकार से फ्यूचर के लिए ही यूज किया जाता है. सो फ्यूचर प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट, प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूस, ऑल्सो इज एम आर प्लस गोइंग प्लस टू एंड फर्स्ट फॉर्म. सो is mr plus going plus 2 and plus first form of verb. Next be about to कि ये होने ही वाला है, हम कहें कि घंटे बजने वाली है. द बेल इज़ अबाउट टू गो, मीटिंग होने वाली है, मीटिंग शुरू होने वाली है. द मीटिंग इज़ अबाउट टू स्टार्ट. सो व्हेन सच टाइप ऑफ केस कि ये काम होने ही वाला है, हम ये नहीं कहेंगे कि ये काम होगा, इट शैल गो. सो इंस्टेड we use like that, it is about to go, the meeting is about to start. So this is also a way of expression of a future. Next be plus 2 plus first form of verb. Be means is mr and 2 plus first form of verb, कि मुझे जाना है, मुझे ये करना है. if such type of sense comes then I am to go, I am to attend an urgent meeting tomorrow, कि मुझे कल मीटिंग अटेंड करनी है. डोंट कन्फ्यूज विद हैव और हैज़. इट मीन्स आपको करना पड़ता है, आई हैव टू अटेंड, मुझे करना पड़ता है. बट इफ़ इट इज़ अकॉर्डिंग टू योर विश, आप अपनी इच्छा से जा रहे हैं कि मुझे अटेंड करनी है, भाई मेरे को करनी ही करनी है. देर इज़ नो प्रेशराइज ऑफ हैज़ और हैव. इन हैज़ एंड हैव देर इज़ कंपल्सन. हैज़ और हैव के अंदर एक कंपल्सन है, यहाँ पर कोई कंपल्सन नहीं है. यू कैन से आई एम टू अटेंड एन अर्जेंट मीटिंग टुमारो, कि मुझे आज एक अर्जेंट मीटिंग अटेंड करनी है. इट मीन्स देर इज ऑल्सो विल अकॉर्डिंग फ्रॉम योर इनसाइट. एंड बिसाइड दैट द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट यूज ऑफ फ्यूचर इज शैल विल प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, दैट इज सिंपल फ्यूचर, लाइक आई शैल गो मुंबई टुमारो. सो दिस इज द सिक्स्थ वन एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट यूज ऑफ फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस. So these are some uses of future indefinite tense. With them also some extra uses, how to use future tense if such type of sentences like about to go, अभी ये होने वाला है, अभी ये होने जा रहा है, हम ये खरीदने जा रहे हैं. Such type of sentences actually of future and how to use them with the help of present tense, present continuous tense, be plus about to plus first form of verb, or be plus 2 plus first form of verb, like that. Next is future continuous tense, future progressive tense. So what is the sentence formation for future continuous tense? The first one, affirmative is shall plus subject plus shall or will plus be, first form of verb plus ing plus object. In negative it is shall subject plus shall or will plus not. So not will come before be. जब भी कोई दो हेल्पिंग वर्ब है तो जो नॉट है जब नेगेटिव के अंदर केवल फर्स्ट हेल्पिंग वर्ब के तुरंत बाद आएगा. यू मस्ट रिमेंबर इट. सो shall plus shall will plus not plus be, first form of verb plus ing plus object. In interrogative, shall will plus subject plus be plus first form of verb plus ing plus object, and also question mark. In interrogative plus negative, it's shall or will plus subject, not always come after subject. In interrogative plus negative plus be and first form of verb plus ing and plus object, and also there is question mark. Next one are the uses of future continuous tense. So the first use is to express an action that will be in progress at a given point of time in future. फ्यूचर के अंदर कोई गिवन टाइम है, उसके ऊपर एक काम है वो प्रोग्रेस में हो रहा होगा. If such an action, then we will use this tense. Like we shall be taking our test at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. कि कल सुबह 9:30 बजे हम हमारा टेस्ट दे रहे होंगे. So like that. Next, to express an event that is expected to take place in the normal course. कि normally ये काम हो रहा होगा at that time. So express such an event that is expected. Like chief guest will be arriving soon. कि जल्दी चीफ गेस्ट आ रहा होगा. सो इट इज़ ओनली एक्सपेक्टेड, आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है, कितनी देर में पहुंचेगा, दैट इज़ नॉट क्लियर. सो इन दैट केस ऑल्सो वी यूज फ्यूचर कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस. नाउ नेक्स्ट वन इज द 11th टेंस इज फ्यूचर परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस. द परफेक्ट एक्शन ऑफ फ्यूचर. इन सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन इन अफर्मेटिव इट्स सब्जेक्ट then shall or will plus have plus third form of verb plus object. In negative, it's subject plus shall, will plus not, because not is used always after first helping verb, and after that have plus third form of verb plus object. Don't confuse with the present perfect. In present perfect we use always not with have, because that is first helping verb there, but here first helping verb is shall and will, and also that's why not is used after only that. Interrogative, shall, will first, then subject, then have. Only the first helping verb comes before subject in interrogative sentences. That also must remember thing. After that third form and object plus question mark. In interrogative plus negative, shall, will, shall or will plus subject plus not always by after subject, and after that the second helping verb plus object, third form of verb plus object and question mark. The only use to describe an action, describe an action that will be completed at some point of the time in future. जैसे point time के अंदर कोई progress में कोई चीज़ होगी, here it will be completed. ये यहाँ पर कंप्लीट हो जाएगी. कोई अगर फ्यूचर के अंदर आप कहें कि इस टाइम तक हम ये काम कंप्लीट कर लेंगे, देन वी विल यूज फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंस. शी विल हैव रीच्ड देयर बाय इवनिंग. कि बाय इवनिंग एक पॉइंट टाइम हो गया कि बाय इवनिंग शी विल रीच्ड देयर. इट मीन्स द वर्क ऑफ रीचिंग देयर दैट विल बी कंप्लीटेड बाय इवनिंग. सो पॉइंट टाइम के साथ अगर कोई वर्क कंप्लीट हो रहा है, देन वी विल यूज फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंस. द लास्ट टेंस इज फ्यूचर परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस टेंस. In firstly sentence formation in affirmative, subject, then shall, will plus have been plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. In negative, it's subject, then after that shall or will plus not plus have been. So not only after first helping verb, then after that have been. In present perfect continuous it is have not been, so don't confuse with that. And after that first form of verb plus ing plus object. In interrogative, shall, will first, after that subject, then second helping verb have been, after that first form of verb plus ing plus object, and also there is question mark. After that interrogative plus negative, shall, will plus subject, not after just subject, have been plus first form of verb plus ing plus object plus question mark. So these are sentence formation of future perfect continuous tense. Now the only use is to express an action that will be progress even after a given point of time in future. कोई फ्यूचर का कोई एक्शन है, उसमें गिवन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम दे दिया, उसके बाद भी वो एक्शन है, दैट विल बी इन प्रोग्रेस. लाइक बाय द एंड ऑफ द मे आई शैल हैव बीन वर्किंग इन दिस ब्रांच ऑफ फॉर 6 years. बाय द एंड ऑफ मे, कि मे के एंड के अंदर मैं इस ब्रांच के अंदर 6 साल से काम कर रहा हूँ. सो एक्चुअली दिस सेंटेंस इज नाउ इन नो यूज. देयर इज नो इन नो यूज still, because we have to learn even for future perfect continuous. Sometime only 1% you can say it might be used, because such type of conditions can't happen that by end of a May what will be going on, कि मई के एंड में क्या हो रहा होगा क्या नहीं हो रहा होगा. दैट्स you can say there is no probability of such type of things. So we'll continue with some conditional tenses in in conditional sentences. So conditional sentences, and we have already learned during some rules of the tenses, but now differently. There are three main conditions, and the type first is that when if clause is having first form of verb or first form of verb with s or es, then main clause will be shall, will, may, can और फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब. यदि आपका जो इफ़ क्लॉज है, सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज है, उसके अंदर वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म है या उसके साथ एस या ई एस है, इट मीन्स प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस है, तो आपका जो मेन क्लॉज है उसमें सेल, विल, मे, कैन ये होंगे या उसके साथ फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब होंगे. दिस इज द फर्स्ट मेन टाइप ऑफ कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस. These conditional sentences are asked many a times in +1 grammar. So it's one of the most important topic of grammar in tenses also. If even 4 questions, 5 questions, 6 questions are asked about tenses, then it might be 1 or 2 questions from this part, that is conditional sentences. You can take example, you will pass if you work hard. Or also you can say first, if you work hard you will pass. So must remember about that, the if condition or the if clause that will have only first form of verb or s or es, and the main clause that is having no if or whether or any other conjunction. जिस क्लोज में कोई कंजक्शन नहीं है that is main clause, और जिसमें कंजक्शन है that is subordinate clause. But if the conjunctions are coordinate conjunction, then that is also coordinate clause. But because we are only talking about subordinate clause, if clause and main clause, so if clause is having first form of verb, then we must take will, shall, will, may, can plus first form of verb. Now the second type. The second type is if the main clause is having second form of verb. Then if the main clause is having second form of verb, then the other clause, that is if the if clause is having second form of verb, then the main clause will having should, would, might, could plus first form. So if the if clause is having second, because you know was and were are having second form of a be, so if the if clause is having second form of verb, then the main clause will having would, should, would, might, could plus first form of. इफ़ क्लोज के अंदर अगर आपकी सेकंड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब है, तो आपका जो मेन क्लोज है उसके अंदर आपका शुड, वुड, माइट, कुड प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब होगा. दिस इज द सेकंड कंडीशन. सो इफ़ क्लोज के अंदर हमारे यहाँ सेकंड फॉर्म है, दैट इज़ वर. आई के साथ नॉर्मली हमने पहले बताया था कि वॉज लगता है, बट सच टाइप ऑफ केस वेयर अनफुलफिल्ड डिजायर, जहाँ कंडीशन है कि इफ़ आई वर यू, अगर मैं तुम्हारी जगह होता, आई वुड नॉट सीक हिज हेल्प, मुझे उसकी हेल्प की ज़रूरत ना होती. तो दैट इज़ अनफुलफिल्ड कंडीशन. ऐसी कंडीशन जो कि है हो ही नहीं सकती है, उस केस में हम आई के साथ वर भी लगा सकते हैं. सो ओनली इन दैट केस, अदरवाइज यू कैन से सेकेंड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, एंड विद सेकेंड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब दैट इज शुड, वुड, कुड प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब. नाउ द टाइप थर्ड. In type third, if in the main clause it is should, would, might, could plus have plus third form, in if clause that had plus third. कि अगर main clause के अंदर should, would, might, could, have plus third form है, तो आपका if clause के अंदर क्या होगा, had plus third form होगा. अदर वर्ड्स यू कैन से कि if clause के अंदर अगर had plus third form है, आपका main clause के अंदर should, would plus might plus could plus have plus third form होगा. Like she would have come if you had sent a proper invitation. इसको भी हम स्टार्टिंग में ले सकते हैं. if you had sent a proper invitation she would have come. So you must remember if clause है there we take that is in if clause, first form of verb, second form of verb, and head plus third form of verb, हेड प्लस थर्ड. सो इफ़ क्लोज के अंदर हमें ये देखना है कि टेंसेज से रिलेटेड ये आपका प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट, ये पास्ट इंडेफिनिट और ये पास्ट परफेक्ट. इसके अंदर जो मेन क्लोज है उसमें आपका क्या हो जाएगा, सेल विल प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, इसमें शुड वुड प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, और इसमें शुड वुड प्लस हैव प्लस वर्ब थर्ड फॉर्म. नाउ वी विल डू practice of some sentences. We will do one exercise. So the first sentence is he blank beat the thief if he catches. तो यहाँ पर हमें if वाले के अंदर क्या आया है, फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब प्लस SOS कंडीशन. सो यहाँ पर क्या आएगा, he will beat. Second one, she might catch, यानी that is would, should, might, could, उनमें से आया है catch. So here should be second form of verb. She might catch the bus if she ran, RA. Third one, they would have won. Would have won है, it means had plus third form if they had played. Fourth one, if you blank inform I would have reached. Would have plus third form है, इसका मतलब had plus third, had plus third form, that is had informed. Next one, if she blank not work hard she will fail. So will plus first form, it means first form of verb. So here because it is negative, so she, if she does not work hard. Next one, unless they request me I would not go. It means would plus first form. So here requested second form. Next, if you blank help me, help I would have completed this job. So would have completed, it means had plus third form, had helped. Next one, if I blank B means is MR, a bird I would fly. It means would plus first form, it means it is be or is MR, and second form of is MR is was or were, and because it is unfulfilled condition, so we will write instead of was, that is were. If I were a bird I would fly to you. कि अगर मैं बर्ड होता तो आपके पास उड़ करके आ जाता. नेक्स्ट वन, in case you blank see Avis, give him this book. So give him, it means the first form. In case you see Avis, here it means you give him this book. So first form of verb or first form plus SES same. So if in case you that you will see. Next, unless she meant her ways she will suffer. It means will plus first form of verb, so we will use unless she meants. Next one, correct the following sentences. In next part of this exercise we will correct the sentences. I am liking it very much. So instead of liking, I like. These students prepare for their exams these days, because these days have come, so don't say prepare, are preparing, are preparing. Next one, she does not finish her work yet. Yet has come, so also finish, so it is perfect. So she has not finished. Next, if you will work hard you will pass. If we have used here will pass, then we will use only here, that is if you work hard. Next, I already sent a telegram. I already sent a telegram to Manish before I received your phone call. So first work was sent of telegram. So I had already sent a telegram. So we'll continue in the next video.